Welcome to lesson on the myth of expert traders. When you start to learn personal finance, you may start to get confused because you learn jargons like risk reward ratios, interest rates, allocation goals, diversification. So when you learn all these complicated words, you get confused, right? And when you get confused, then you start to think to yourself, maybe I should just enroll in some kind of expensive millionaire mentorship programs, and then you hope that these programs will teach you what all this means. But really, finance is personal finance is something simple. Based on my own experiences and knowledge, and excuse me, and you don't really have to um to pay off to pay all these high fees just to get to know all these things, because really they are not that so important for any average investor. In fact, what you will learn in the following lessons later on is that it's actually very simple, and you don't have to force yourself to understand all these complicated jargons. And when you enroll in all these mentorship programs, you'll notice a few things. Is that is regarding their trading patterns. So when you enroll in these programs, you notice that one of the things that they do is that they always frequently buy and sell. Meaning to say that they're constantly getting in and out of the market. They buy, and then they sell. They buy, then they sell. They are not investing actually. They are really just gambling with their money. And this is a pattern that you will notice when you enroll in such program. The second thing you will notice that they will always be chasing hot stocks. Meaning to say that today, if the news were to say, oh, gold is going to be the most valuable commodity, and then you start to see all these gurus, they will start to chase into it. It's like, oh, okay, let's get into gold now, let's get into gold. And then another day, if the news were to say, oh, silver is a valuable commodity, say, oh, let's go into silver now. Or Tesla is a valuable company, okay, let's get into Tesla. They have no conviction and no consistency in their message. They're just constantly chasing all the hot things that's going on. And that's also another pattern that you'll notice from these mentorship gurus. The third thing is that they are overly confident, meaning to say that they are so confident that, oh, I have this groundbreaking trading tool, or I have this chart analysis that is top notch, and I'm able to spot certain things that the average people are not able to spot. That's also another thing that you will notice from them, and I can tell you that 99% of the time is false. Why? Because even the real experts in trading, people like George Soros, for example, or even hedge fund expert like Ray Dalio, or some well-known investors like Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger, they themselves admit that they are also not overly confident in spotting opportunities. Yes, they did manage to choose the correct stocks to invest in, and they got rich over time by doing so. But really, if you look at what made them wealthy, it's not so much about them picking the right stock, but it's more of how long they're able to hold. Warren Buffett hold certain stocks like Coca-Cola, for example. He held it for a long time before he started to earn the rewards from that. So this is something that I think not many people talk about. Is that we always see the trading gurus who are so confident in saying that, no, this is the right time, this is the right asset. Crypto is the future, but we really do not know if it's really the future. So so do not put too much trust in all these expert traders. So what are some alternatives to this way of trading, which is, to me, it's not really so much about investing, but again, I feel it's more gambling. One alternative way is to focus on long-term investing in low-cost diversified funds. So this is something that Nick McGilly covered in Just Keep Buying, which is the book that I've shown here. So Nick McGilly, he basically recommends that everyone should just focus on earning an income first, and then you invest the income into a low-cost diversified funds, and that's really all you have to do as a personal investor. The second thing is to use this method called dollar cost averaging, which is in short form DCA. So dollar cost averaging is a method where you do not care whether if the market is doing well or not. Many people talk about like things like, it's a bad time to invest, the economy is not good, and then you see all the news headlines, they say, recession is coming, recession. Dollar cost averaging is just invest. I don't care if the time is good or bad. I will just put my money in, and I will not look at it until maybe 30 or 40 years down the road. So this is the meaning of dollar cost averaging. Nick McGilly calls this method as just keep buying. We need to say, regardless of the market condition, just keep buying. So this is Nick McGilly. And the third point is not to be fooled by randomness. So Nassim Taleb, he wrote this book called Fooled by Randomness. Basically what it means is that when you might notice that certain people become ultra rich out of sudden, like people who bought, I believe, during the tech bubble, a lot of people, they bought the stocks of Apple. And then when Apple became very good, they make a huge amount of money. But those are what we call by luck. Meaning to say, by luck, they managed to become rich overnight. But these people who became rich overnight, they also became poor overnight in many of the cases, where because they thought that just because I make a lot of money right now, therefore I'll make a lot of money again. And the next time when they do it, they lost everything. And this is something that Nassim Taleb talk a lot about in Fooled by Randomness, which is the whole title of the book is not don't get fooled by things that are random. They're actually by luck. So this is another point that I can kind of cover with you in this lesson. So yep, these are everything that I have for this lesson, and I will see you in the next one.